our setup. Hopefully you can see and hear me better. We're going to be doing a Pilates class, Pilates workout today. More of like understanding how to activate the muscles in the core of the body to help you to stabilize your spine and support your spine while you're mobilizing the legs and of course the arms and limbs. So we're going to start seated and do the best you can, but we're also working on the breathing because the breathing is going to help us during this time to help our lungs stay healthy, and it's also going to support the core as the action of the diaphragm. So we're going to sit up as tall as you can, articulate your spine as if, you know, the top of your head has a hook in it and it's being lifted and hooked to the ceiling, and your spine is lengthened. So we want to try to find that articulation of your spine. And as we do this, I want to draw your navel in, the backside of your navel towards your spine, keeping your spine lifted. Pull up your pelvic floor, right up to the navel. So you're pulling the pelvic floor up and feel like you're working into the abdomen. So you're kind of, you know, having the ribs connect in and the hips connect in. So you're having this almost clamping down into the belly. So again, spine lifted, navel to spine, pelvic floor lifted to navel, clamp into the belly without rounding the shoulders or dropping the chest. And the action of the breathing, so you can put your hands, you know, on your ribs here on the sides. You want to feel a nice inhale, and you want to feel the lungs open and expand. And when you exhale, you want to feel the squeezing of the muscles around the waist. Okay, so like a corset. So you're breathing in and you're opening sideways. And when you breathe out, squeeze it. So you can keep your hands there or practice without the hands. But breathing in and breathing out. So again, we're trying to keep the spine lifted, the navel, pelvic floor, belly, core engaged with the shoulders open as you breathe. So think about this. When you're breathing in, think about lengthening your spine or hooking a little bit better. And when you're breathing out, think about activating that powerhouse, navel, belly, back, and the buttocks, all those muscles right down in here. So inhale, you think about lengthening. And exhale, you think about squeezing and helping to empty the lungs. Okay? So inhale as you lengthen, you open the spine and you open the lungs. And as we exhale, we strengthen. We'll contract. Try a couple more. And one more time. All right, so we're going to continue warming up and just bringing the legs out in front. Don't worry too much about the straightness of them right now. It's more about your spine. So getting the arms to come out and try to keep that tailbone down, pelvic floor lifted, navel, all that good stuff, right? So you don't want to tip your tailbone back. You want to keep it down for this because it's a spinal warm up. So as we inhale, we lift the spine. As we exhale, we draw the navel in, pelvic floor lifts, and we try to extend the crown of the head forward over the toes. We're going to be here and breathe in and breathe out. So we're inhaling and exhaling, squeeze. And then again, inhale. And exhale, squeeze. So we'll rise up, and this time we'll inhale, lift, spread your lungs, or fill them. And exhale, squeeze everything. Try that again. Inhaling up. Exhale. Squeeze it all. And we'll try two more. Inhaling up. Exhale. And one more time. And exhale. All right. I'm going to release it all the way back there and bend the knees. And you can hold on to your legs or just extend here. But we're going to exhale and squeeze that waist and keep that crown of the head lifted. And then when we inhale, we come up. You want to keep that core strong and lift through the crown of the head. So everything, those same principles over and over again. Navel, pelvic floor, ribs, crown of head, shoulders, all that stuff, right? So we inhale and we lift and fill your lungs. And we exhale and we squeeze and deepen the work. This time we're going to add the arms. So we lift and we exhale. Squeeze. Try 2 more. Really fill it all up and just empty everything out of the lungs. And one more time. And empty. Good. So we're going to come onto the back. Just going to turn to the side. And we'll come down on the back here. Roll the shoulders back. Again, you want to lengthen the crown of the head. We want to keep that navel drawn to the spine. Pull up the pelvic floor and feel the ribs. So you can put your hands on your ribs if you want to, or just feel them, or possibly bringing the arms down by your side. But as we inhale, it's the same action. You're going to fill up your lungs, bring the arms up overhead. And as we exhale, we sweep around and squeeze everything and help by lifting the center of your chest up. So pelvic floor, navel, low back, everything. So we're going to inhale and we are going to come back down. Try not to spike up your back. So lengthen your spine rather than arching it. And then circle it around and empty, empty, empty. So really think about a long activity with this core strength, okay? So inhale, find your length and open your lungs. Exhale. Squeeze it. And one more time. Get that good inhale. And squeeze. You're going to hold it right here and pump the arms as you breathe in. Fill your lungs. And out. Squeeze it all in. Stretch your fingers. Breathe in. And out. Get a little more length through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Stretch through those pinky fingers. And out. Give it a good squeeze right across the hips. Breathe in. Fill your lungs. And out. If it gets too much, you put your head down, but keep trying your best to feel it all in through here. Good. One more set. Breathe in. Fill your lungs. And out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. I'm going to roll it back down and bring that right knee in. Now you want to keep your hips aligned and you want to get your hips and your ribs to stay connected. So keep this girdle nice and strong. Bring the arms right up here. We're going to take that inhale and exhale. Squeeze. Inhale. Length through the crown of the head. Fill the lungs. Exhale. Squeeze. Pull up that pelvic floor. Try that again. Nice inhale. And exhale. And one more time, you guys. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to stay here. Stretch that leg up and pump the arms again. Breathe in. And out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And hug it in deeper. One more time. And squeeze. Good. You're going to release that back down. Drop the feet down. And stretch the left leg out, or second leg. As we inhale, keep that core strong, you guys. Exhale. Squeeze it all in. Inhale, keep the pelvic floor strong. Find length through the crown of the head. Exhale. Squeeze. You want to keep this drawn in. Don't let your ribs pop out. As you breathe in, length through the spine. Right behind the rib cage is where you're stretching from. And exhale. 2 more. pelvic floor strong. One more time, inhale and exhale. Now we're gonna hold it here and pump those arms with a straight leg. Here we go. Breathe in and out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breathe in and out. Hug it all in. Breathe in, stretch those fingers, and out. 2 more. And out. Hug it in. One more time. Breathe in and out. Great. Bring it all the way down and tuck the knees into the chest. We're going to hug it all in. And from here, we're going to get both legs and both arms to move. So we're going to inhale, stretch, exhale, sweep the arms around and in. Now you can keep your head down the whole time, or you can add that lift. But you're lifting from the center of the chest. So you squeeze, empty the lungs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more. One more time. And squeeze. I'm going to hold this in, bring the hands right behind the head, activate everything, navel, ribs, pelvic floor, and of course your lungs. As we bring those legs out, squeeze the glutes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you guys are breathing in and out. Lengthen and stretch and squeeze the waist. Keep the energy of the breath. You can take a rest or keep on going at that elbow to knee. So you're breathing. Two more. And woohoo. And release and bring that in. Very good. Okay, guys. We're going to go ahead and grab the legs and roll ourselves up to seated. So we're going to do it Pilates style. You're going to tuck in, squeeze the belly, come on up, bring the arms all the way through and suck the navel in. You're going to roll back down and then stretch through the spine. Okay, so we're going to exhale as we roll up, squeeze everything, pelvic floor, everything. Come right here and breathe in, get that breath. Exhale, so we squeeze it all and roll down. Inhale right here. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. Okay, so we're going to bring the arms down by our side, reach the shoulders back, extend one leg or keep it bent. Okay, so it's up to you for your stability and your length, but if you feel a little unstable, you can bend the other leg. Leg is going to stay straight. You want to keep your hips and ribs nice and solid. You don't want the hips to wobble around or the ribs to wobble around. So navel, pelvic floor, get that good clamping in, and the shoulders are back, neck is long, making our leg circles. We'll breathe in, fill the lungs, exhale, squeeze. Stretch your fingers. 2 more. 1 more time. And we reverse the direction. We're going the other way, you guys. Keep it strong and long in the leg. For 1, 2, squeeze the belly. 3, 4, 1 more time, and 5. Good. I'm going to do the other side, so you'll stretch that leg out or bend it. That's up to you. So if you need to keep it bent there while you have second leg up, go ahead and do that. If you're able to straighten it out and keep your hips secure and the ribs and the chest nice and steady, go ahead and do that. Lengthen through the crown of the head, navel, pelvic floor. Make sure you're clamping in here and you're breathing. Circle in. When you're ready, here we go. Breathe in, squeeze. Stretch those hands, wrists are long. 2 and 1. Let's try the other way. Here we go. Breathe in. 2. Nice breathing. Get more length. 4. And 5. Beautiful. Let's tuck that all in. Get that nice little reach here and come into bridge pose. So in bridge pose, we're going to come right up into bridge. And you guys want to use the glute muscles as much as you can. Try not to rely solely on the hamstrings or the backs of the legs. Make sure those are, not doing all the work. But your glutes are nice and in charge on the sides and the back and the bottom. And your navel is drawn in. So you're really making this a good belly bridge. Let your core do the work. Pelvic floor, ribs, shoulders back, chin is up. From this, we're going to extend the right leg. Kick it up and out. 2, keep that left glute working. 3, make sure you guys are breathing, belly is strong. 4, 5, you're inhaling out here, exhaling here. 6, 7, fingers long, and 8. All right, we'll bring that down. Make sure your foot is in line with your hip. Your hips are nice and strong, glutes are active. Keep the bum strong. Bring that leg out, breathe in. Stretch the wrists. Lengthen, squeeze the glute. Two more. And one more. And down. Good. Lower that down and roll one vertebra at a time, you guys. So you're going to articulate your spine. You're going to keep your bum up. Squeeze the glutes as you go down one vertebrae at a time. So rolling down one little piece. You'll feel your spine and navel come down, and then you'll uncurl all the way down to the tail. All right. And you get that nice reach in through the legs. I'm going to scissor the legs. Legs are going to come up nice and strong. Tailbone is nice and strong, so that pelvic floor has that good hold. Navel's in, shoulders are back. So you can either keep your head down or arms come up and or lift the chest when you're doing this, okay? But we want to inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. Keep it strong in the waist. Breathe in, lengthen through the neck, and out. Again, breathe in and out. Two more. Breathe in and squeeze out. Great. All right, we're going to tuck in. We're going to roll onto our side. So you're going to make your way onto your side. Do a quick little glute work here and be really specific on this alignment. Really important. You guys still work in the core, but you want to have your feet in line with your bottom. And this top hip will always fall backwards, especially if you have a weakness. So we're going to push the top hip forward when we open up the knee, okay? While we do that, we want to keep this rib cage lifted. Keep your ribs and your hips connected. Pelvic floor, navel, lengthen through the crown of the head. Okay, so ready? Here we go. It's 1. Push your hip forward. 2. Keep pushing it forward. 3. 4. You're doing great. 5. Keep that neck long. 6. 7. 8. Good. 9. 10. Second set. Keep pushing it forward. 10. 9. Shoulders down. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. You're going to let all the way down. Stretch out the legs. Top leg is going to kick up and squeeze down. Again, keep your hip forward, balancing on the hip bone. Neck is long. Core is active. Here we go. It's 1. Flex your foot. 2. Flex. 3. Make sure you're still breathing. 4. 5. Get that good reach. 6. Nice and high and strong. 7. 8. 9. Big flex and squeeze. 10. One more set of 10. 1. Kick it higher. 2. Keep that hip forward. 3. Push it forward every time. 4. 5. Doing good. 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're going to bring that back. You're going to turn back onto the hip. This inner thigh is going to come up. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift it higher. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we're going to go to the other side. So we're going to come right up, just scooch our way over to side 2. When you come onto side 2, make sure your feet are in line with your bottom. And we're going to come right here. This top hip again, you're pushing it forward every time you open up the knee. You don't want the hip to go back when you open the knee. You're not going to straighten the glute that way at all. Not at all. So you're going to keep this rib cage lifted, keep the core strong, keep the shoulders relaxed. Again, all the Pilates principles, crown of head extends, navel, pelvic floor, clamp into the belly. But this time we're adding that hip moving forward and that knee opens back. Okay, so here we go. It's 1, you really got to push it forward. 2, 3, 4. You're always making sure you're breathing. 5, neck is long. 6, 7, 8. You're going to want to roll it back, but don't do it. 10, 10 more. 10, stay strong with it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Doing good. 4, 3. Keep pushing it. 2, and 1. All right, we are going to come down. You're going to stretch out the legs. Top leg is going to come up. Neck is long. Everything is strong. Lift and flex. 2, flex. 3, keep that core strong. 4, 5, 6, flex. 7, flex. 8, higher every time. 9, balance on that hip bone and keep it forward. 10, and you're going to do another set. 1, keep that hip forward. 2, doing good. 3, 4, ooh, it's getting heavier. 5, this is my side 2. 6, 7, just 3 more, you can do this. 3, stay strong, keep the core strong, keep breathing. 2, and 1. Ooh, I found that tricky. Let's bring that back, lean back, and come all the way back. And this arm, oops, I have it down here so your core is still working. Lift that inner thigh for 1, 2, 3, squeeze that inner thigh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice and strong. 9, and 10. We're going to come onto all fours. This is the last little piece here, you guys. So we're going to come up and make sure the knees are under the hips and the wrists are under the shoulders. We're going to keep the glutes nice and strong. Again, navel drawn in, pelvic floor zipped up. You're not like tucked under, okay? So you're keeping that pelvic floor zipped up, glutes strong, still finding your breathing, okay? So you're going to take one leg, doesn't matter which one, but when you come up, you're going to use your glute to stop it so you're not sagging into your back. You keep this strong and use your glute to stop. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Second set, keep those arms strong. 10, 9, squeeze the glute. 8, push to stop it. 4 more. 4, stay strong. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release that down. And we'll try side 2. So you're going to keep it nice and strong here. And again, use your glute to stop it so you don't sag into the back and you keep the belly nice and strong. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms are strong, head is up. 7, still breathing. 8, neck is long. 9, 10, keep it strong. Another set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Knees open, stretch back. Get that nice elongation. Again, through the spine. Let's turn the palms up here and open up the shoulders. Let your chest and head come down. And breathe here. Inhale, exhale. Continue to find your length and your strength. Beautiful. Let's come right up. Get a quick downward facing dog. Just stretch back. Let your shoulders come up to your ears. And then move your shoulders away from the ears and shake out the neck. Keep the core strong, ribs in. Get good length. As you move your hips as far to one side as you can, stretch out that backside body. And then move your hips as far to the other side. Stretch out that backside body. Come back into the center and release it down. And we're just going to come forward with one leg and just, squeeze the glute, but try not to sag under. So you want to keep that tailbone down. Everything nice and long there. Maybe even just a little hook of the tailbone under to protect your back if you feel like your back gets really tight. You're going to squeeze those elbows back as much as you can. Bring the hands back and keep squeezing the elbows back as you get that nice stretch. And then come forward and grab hold of your foot. Pull it in, and if you can, stretch up and push your chest up and back. So that's up to you. If you can keep going backwards with your head and your shoulders and your chest to get that stretch and elongation through that front of your thigh, and then let that go. And we'll try side two. So bring that leg forward, and again, get that nice opening of your hip. Keep everything strong. Pull the elbows back, and then bring it back here and open up through the chest. Keep that hip open, and then we'll go ahead and reach back and catch your foot if you can. Be on that flat part of the knee, and then just keep trying to lean back as if your head and your shoulders are moving backwards toward your foot. A little bit more. 2 and 1. All right. And then we'll just come down into our frog pose where the knees go out to the side. Your feet are flexed. And we'll just come right down, opening up through the hips. So you're just going to kind of move a little into your left hip, a little into your right hip. You're going to see where, you might have some of your tightness. Move your shoulders to your ears, move them down, keep the ribs in. Send your hips further back, send your knees wider, send your knees up off the floor and the inside of your heels to the floor. See if you can feel that as you breathe in and breathe out. Just releasing tension. Don't create it. Remember that. We want to keep everything relaxed as we possibly can. All right, now bring that right in. Come on up and take our final stretches here. Just sitting cross-legged, coming over to one side, nice release and a good opening, and come over to the other side, nice release and have a good opening. And again, relax through the neck and shoulders. So just kind of relax and soften the neck and the jaw. You don't want to tighten up too much and pull too hard. As I talked about in one of the other videos I did, sometimes we pull so hard in the muscle. We're making it tighter, okay? Just by pulling creates more tension. So just soften and try to relax. You're rolling the other way if you feel like it's going to benefit you. Again, nice relaxed muscles in the neck, chest, and shoulders. Okay, so we're going to get this nice and open, and we'll just finish with a seated quick breathing exercise. Bring the hands together. Bring the hands to the chest here, center of the sternum. Use the thumbs to lift your sternum toward your chin, but keep your chin right in the middle. Maybe your thumbs will rest, your chin will rest on your fingers if it works. Otherwise, just feel that lift of the sternum as you breathe in and breathe out. And then bring your fingers together on the top of your head. Gently lift the crown of your head into your hands. And again, breathe in. And out. And breathe in. And out. Very good. So continue to practice this video if you found it helpful over and over and over again to continue to build your strength in your core and your lung flexibility and strength as well. Invite the whole family, whoever's around, to do it with you. Remember to subscribe and you'll get the newer videos, and click like if you liked it, and I'll know what kind of videos to bring you guys. Stay well. See you soon.